This bit is just of being outside on a nice sunny day. January, I think this is probably the 15th now, '09. Oh, you can see it's nice in Arizona in the afternoon. Whew, feels great, almost hot. Well, as I was going over into Fort Benning, Georgia, to go to jump school, they got us over there at a time when they were evidently gathering up a group to start a new cycle. And we were in a holding company for a while. The cadre kept telling us, you boys better pray. You better pray hard that when they divide up this group into two companies, that you get Company A. You get just as good a jump school training there as you would in Company K, but you'll have sergeants and training people that are pretty decent. God help you if you get assigned to Company K, because they have a crazy sergeant named Sergeant Craig that he will make your lives hell. Well, I didn't take them too serious. Thought maybe they're blowing smoke. Probably I should have prayed about it. I didn't. I don't know. 5-6 days and we get told okay. And by the way, they checked out a lot more stuff to you. Where you did have one duffel bag full stuffed, you now had 2 duffel bags. No, not stuffed, but way more than you could have put in one. So the day comes that they call us out in formation, divide us into 2 groups, and a cadre from the gathering company area there. One of them takes us, somebody takes the other group, and they march our group out and around by right up to the gate of Company A. Man, we have lucked out. Took us right on by. I think it was a mean trick. Got to Company K, turned in there. Well, first, I think captain came out, welcomed us to Company K. Then introduced a lieutenant who would be, and I forgot what role, executive, I guess. And then the master sergeant that would be in charge of the office if you need anything in the way of an emergency and so on. This is a gentleman that would be dealing with you. And then he introduced Sergeant Craig. Sergeant Craig was like my dad, not a man very tall. I don't know, he may be a little taller than my dad, but he certainly wasn't as tall as I was. Oh, he was a physical specimen. He came out, and oh man, the first thing he did was square those shoulders this way and address us. And then as he'd turn, he'd roll them back. Let us see your muscles. And just in case you missed the fact that I've got muscles, then he turns around, drops down, and is pumping off push-ups like they were nothing. And just to be sure we get the point, he goes to one-armed. And he does, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe 10, does a bunch. And you think, whoa. And then he, without putting the other hand down, switches and continues to go left hand about the same number. Whoa! And this is the terrible Sergeant Craig? Well, yes, he said, you've heard rumors about me. Just in case there's any doubt, I want you gentlemen to know that I am the reason that on this Fort Benning post, the commanding general has issued a directive that no one is to give a soldier more than 15 push-ups at a time in a company or training area. I want to show you what I think about that order. Attention! About face! He took us out behind the barracks where it wouldn't be in view from the road. I don't know, this was like maybe 10:15, maybe 10:30 in the morning, maybe even 9:30. I don't know. But what I do know is until 12:30, he had us doing short arm circles, push-ups, and he'd get you halfway up on a push-up or halfway down, have you hold it. And good God, I'd had to work after that arm injury. I was up to where I could do 4 push-ups. But he made me hate him instantly. And I was determined not to drop out. And by the way, the boys that didn't do all that he asked that day, he had another guy standing there being a flunky and taking names, and those poor devils pulled all the really bad details clear through jump school. He went on and on. He'd get us halfway up on a push-up and tell us about his whore girlfriend, which probably is all baloney, over in Phoenix City, and where the warts were on her various parts of her anatomy. Instant hate. I didn't like that guy at all. At 12:30, he dismissed us for lunch, went into the restroom, tried to pee. He'd sweat enough that he didn't do much of that. Tried to wash my hands, comb my hair, and I couldn't get my hand up to my head without using my arm to brace it to get up there. That was the introduction to Sergeant Craig. Crazy Sergeant Craig. Cake Company, Training Company, Jump School.